Okay, Barry. Well, the obvious question that I asked before was talk a little bit about your background and how you got into media literacy, and then we could go on about why media literacy took off in Australia. I heard that it was partly as a result of your own influence, and you also talk a little bit about the structure of the educational system there, and follow up on the question.
Sure. Mm-hmm. How we got started, the first one?
Yeah.
Okay,
How
okay.
you get started, or you can begin with your own.
How I got started.
Your own personal
Yeah.
interest.
All my working life I've been a teacher on various subjects. Trained as a primary teacher, taught physical education in high school, taught English, taught histories, geography. Became quite, and at one stage was senior teacher of English, and became quite disillusioned with the content that I was teaching in the classroom and the way I was teaching it too, and just the lack of reaction from my students. I was teaching a lot of Yugoslav kids at the time, and I was teaching them Shakespeare, and they couldn't speak English, so I had a few problems, as you can imagine. And I was really looking around for something else that was a bit more relevant, and stumbled, you might say, across, at that stage it was just filmmaking. It was as simple as that. So I didn't come in with any theoretical background or great missionary zeal. It was from a position of saying, well, you know, what the hell's going on in this classroom and how can it be better? And it was a slow process after that. Lucky enough to get a fellowship to do some study in media in England at about 72, 73. And as Robin said, it's a very centralised system there. They had an investment in getting something back for the dollars they'd spent on my fellowship. So when I got back, I had a bit of an into the central system. They wanted to pay some lip service to it and say, oh yeah, go make a film, we'll go and show some people. And instead of that, we were able to persuade them to set up a pilot and to actually work with some other teachers in a school day on, day out, just doing the things that might develop. So that's how I got interested and involved, and it's been an ongoing process ever since. You never come to a stage where you feel you're really competent in this. You're still learning a hell of a lot.
So the pilot started in the early 70s.
Yeah.
And then it got institutionalized by the Australian Education Board.
Yeah, West Australian, in my case, West Australian education system. Very centralised. If you can get in there and get some credibility somewhere, there's a much easier way of spreading. But I must say, in spite of the system being on side, the real push were the teachers. And I believe this is the case in speaking with people like Eddie Dick. That's been the case in parts of the world. It's the commitment of the teachers, and almost reluctantly the system is forced to take up the challenge and support what's going on.